possible afternoon that we can have. Sound good, guys? Sound good? Alright, okay, start cheering. Start clapping. Start making a whole lot of noise. And please go on stage, Angelo Di Costa.
Thank you, Erin. Do we have any virgins here today?
Yep.
Yep, one over there. Erin, the virgin?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Well, you don't want to die a virgin. You know what happens if you die a virgin? You get fucked by a terrorist. It's true. I mean, those guys have promised 72 virgins when they die. They've got to come from somewhere. 72 virgins. How'd they work that out? Did they have a meeting? Well, no one's dying for 10 virgins. 1,000 virgins. That's crazy. People will think we're making it up. Some guy at the back of the room goes, 72 virgins. Praise Allah, that's perfect. 72 virgins. Have you ever slept with a virgin? It's not that great. It certainly wasn't worth the $150 extra I paid. You know, no one's good at sex straight away. It took me years and years of being an altar boy to get any good. That's true, I was an altar boy. And imagine having had this conversation 72 times. Look, it was great. You were great. Try moving your hips a little bit more. The thing is, though, you know, if you decide to go with your virgins 1 hour every hour, after 3 days, you're out of virgins. And here's the thing with virgins. After you sleep with them just once, they're not virgins anymore. They're just women. 72 women. You know, what happens when all their periods sync up? That's a pretty miserable fucking week every month for all of eternity. Like, here's the thing that they don't tell you when they go on about 72 virgins in the media. When you've done the extensive research into Islam and the Quran that I've done on Wikipedia, what they're actually offered is 72 virgins with large breasts, no pubic hair and no periods. It actually says that. 72 virgins, large breasts, no pubic hair, no periods. It's starting to feel like a bit more of a prospect. Like, if you spend all of a lifetime with the girls dressed like ninjas, you might be a bit excited about spending the afterlife in the Playboy Mansion. Although, to be fair, large breasts, a virgin with large breasts, no pubic hair and no periods, could describe a menopausal Susan Boyle. At this stage, look, I've got to address the Indian elephant in the room. So I know you're looking at me, I've got brown skin. People looked at me differently after September 11. You know, is he a threat? Is he a threat? I'm not a threat to anyone here unless you're from Pakistan. That's really an ignorant thing to say. Most Indian terrorists just tend to kill other Indians. Like, if you go over there, you know, the Hindus hate the Muslims hate the Sikhs, and the Sikhs hate everyone. That's a joke for Indians. But here's the thing, you know, when people find out from India, they say, oh, wow, India, you know, Indians are so amazing, you know, you're so mysterious and beautiful and spiritual. I think, no, we're not. You know, we're quite war-torn. Like, Indians are like orca whales. You know, when you see them, you think, wow, that's so spiritual and beautiful and mysterious. But when you study their behaviour, they're just big assholes. But, you know, you need to be aware of that too for when Indians take over the world. Sorry. Strike that, I didn't say that. Indians are not taking over the world. Don't you dog me in. But I think we went about the war on terror all wrong. Like, you know, we went to war with terrorists. Like, for those guys, there's no bad option, you know, because if they win the war, death to America. If they lose the war, they're going to have to get 72 virgins. Like, well, where's the downside for those guys? Like, going to war on terror is like telling a slut you're going to fuck the whore out of her. We just can't do it. What we should have done was fought terrorism with its natural enemy, capitalism. You know, so then we could see slogans like this. You know, we need to get the advertising guys to stop focusing on making us all obese and, you know, just go to war on the terrorists. Like, we could see, you know, die in holy, faithful service of the Quran, 72 virgins. Drink Coca-Cola, 82 virgins. McDonald's can offer, you know, McVirgin meals. It was a really happy meal. And you know, I think the big guys who could kind of benefit from this is the airlines. You know, if you're a terrorist, you're on an aeroplane, you think, well, I'll fly to New York, crash this into a building, get 72 virgins. Or, if I turn this around and go back to Baghdad, I get 100 frequent virgin miles. And I get to go and have a coffee in the little room. Alright, thanks guys. Doing that, aren't we?
Oh, hugs.
That's much better than a massage.
Yeah.